So did you guys know that they have now introduced, okay? I got my favorite site that I follow when it comes to this tech news and what's going on. And a lot of this stuff is coming up out of China. Okay. And so this they have now what they call lab grown sperm. Welcome to White Wine Wednesday. Lab grown sperm. Eggs may soon allow parents to customize their future children. Since we ain't having babies fast enough, and Japan has entered the chat. Okay. Since we ain't having babies fast enough, they said we got it. So they done got us the lab grown chicken, lab grown diamonds. They can grow a diamond in under 3 weeks. Normally it takes millions of years to grow a diamond from coal. Now they can grow it in 3 weeks, and they're selling it for 30% off from getting a regular diamond. And then, it's not controversial because, they got all these people in Africa mining for diamonds, and they usually be kids and stuff like that. But this latest technology, lab grown sperm, so it's not even coming from a male. I don't know where it's coming from. And eggs may soon allow parents to customize their children like they customizing their Hellcats. And so, according to advancements in reproductive biotechnology are paving the way for the potential use of lab-grown sperm and eggs. They don't need us to have babies. So these finna be AI babies for real. They finna dilute the population with AI babies, okay? Not only that, it's a process known as vitro gametogenesis, IVF, I don't know, okay? So this technique involves creating gametes from a person's somatic cells, such as skin cells, okay, by reprogramming them into induced pluripotent stem cells and then differentiating them into sperm or egg cells. Now, while IVG holds promise for treating infertility and aiding same-sex couples. Now that's a whole nother conversation we got to have. Aiding same-sex couples and having genetically modified related children. I added a modified, genetically related children. GMO children. It also raises ethical concerns regarding the possibility of genetic customization of future offspring. It's okay. And so the prospect of selecting specific genetic traits in children through IVG has sparked debates about moral and society implications of designer babies. Who you think gonna be the first to get a designer baby? Kim K? Who? I mean, they was out there hiring them surrogates and stuff like that. Who you think gonna be the first? And I was even shocked that she, let me be quiet because y'all gonna drag me. That's fine. I ain't finna go there. My mind was about to go. It was about to go where no man has gone before. Kim better be careful. Because she had babies with Kanye. Okay. And Kanye has a few things going on, and it's when you have designer babies, because some of them were designed and some of them were natural, and then something wrong with her family too. It's gonna be shocking as to how these kids grow up. I'm interested to see. I really am, and I really pray for their success in life. But between their mammy and their daddy, I don't know. Okay. And so here's the thing. The prospect of selecting specific genetic traits in children through IVG has sparked debates about the moral and societal implications of designer babies. Critics argue that this could lead to increased societal inequality and a focus on superficial traits, which means these babies are going to come out with Instagram followers. Okay. All right. While proponents highlight the potential to eliminate genetic diseases. So they're saying that they want to do this, one, so that same-sex couples can have babies, because there's a significant decrease in birth rates and stuff, and people are barely having babies at all. And the reason they're barely having babies is because we can't afford to have babies. Let's talk about it. We can't afford to have babies. One can of Similac is $40, especially if you don't make milk. And then you got to go to work, so you don't really have time to stay home and breastfeed. And then there typically takes now 2 people working in every country and every household just to make ends meet. Maybe if you just drove down the prices just a little bit, or we can do it for ourselves by growing some of our own food, getting cows, getting goats, becoming vegan and stuff like that. That way you ain't got to go work as much to buy $14 eggs that make you nauseous anyway, that you can't digest. because some of these eggs is really giving lab-grown eggs, overly pumped with antibiotics and all this stuff. They're really saying as the science progresses, it's crucial to establish ethical guidelines and regulations to navigate the complex landscape of genetic selection. I just feel that this is overboard and this is playing a little too much with God. You don't know how their brains are going to develop. And given just the power of the brain of the human and where we've come from, I think they need to slow down a little bit diluting humans like they diluted our food, and that's why we're sick. How about that? Food barely got nutrients. That's why I gotta push vitamins and minerals to y'all to ensure, because this food is nutritionally undense. And we'll talk about that later in the show, towards the end, because the wheat, the corn, all of it, the chicken, the goats, they done commercialized it, and ain't none of that stuff healthy for us at all. You see the chickens in Africa versus the chickens over here. Chickens in Africa, you like, what's wrong with the leg? Do the chickens got the house in Virginia? Why they ain't got no meat on their bone? But then you realize that's how chickens really are. They not supposed to have all this fat on them. So yes. Y'all stay woke. Please stay woke, okay? Lab-grown sperm coming 2027. I said they better slow down. I guess they're going to take these and populate Mars or whatever, and then say they the designer species. Just like we got these designer bags. They're paying $14 to make a bag in China, selling it to y'all for $4,000. I wish I would buy one. I haven't bought a designer bag since 2021. And I won't. I go to a table with girls with the best of the best bags. And I'm like, well, let me just borrow yours. How about that? Where your bag at, Tasha? I got a crossbody. Where do we buy your bag? Because it's dirty. You sit it on the floor and everything. You got crumbs, granola bar crumbs and stuff, gum stuck to the inside. It smell like Bath and Body Works. Girl, bye. Not me. No, not me. I'll pass. I will pass.